The girls.
Stand up, stand up, stand up. Gangsta,
Play me like a fool. I'm in love with you. But
this is a DJ Ski.
play me like a fool. I'm in love with you. But you treat me like I'm not that dude. Spend my time with you. Say you're still confused. And it's your second time.
The girls.
Stand up, stand up, stand up. Gangsta,
play me like a fool. I'm in love with you. But
this is a DJ Ski.
play me like a fool. I'm in love with you. But you treat me like
ACP, you see that?
If it ain't official Dana J, Prima Donna News, I don't even want to see it.
It's time to wake up, ladies. Wake up, wake up, wake up for me, yeah. I know y'all been listening to a lot of shit out there, and it's good. But it's time for y'all to listen to the realness. Baby girl, you got my eyes on you. All of my attention is officially now focused on you. You're standing in the mirror, trying on all your underwear. Lying in your bed, imagining me all on you, yeah. Finally getting horny than a mother. As I watch you go through every single color. And I'm about to have a sex attack, cause that's my favorite, so keep it like that. Cause you look so good from the back in black. Black panties. I love to see your booty in them all black panties. Yeah. So keep them on. Black panties, yeah. Ladies, if you got black panties on you, ain't no telling what else they do. If they fit right, I'll be hitting it all night. Back and forth, lick it all night. Have you all just confabulated? You'll be loving it so much you hate it. Do you want it? Cause I know where your spot is, and I'm willing to kiss it. Got you all in my bed, pulling off your Victoria's Secret. So let's turn it up a notch. Let's act like black is all you got. Walk around black stilettos on. Black room with black lights on. I'ma get it till we black out, baby, gone. I'ma give this love to your body more. And I'm about to have a sex attack, cause that's my favorite, so keep it like that. Cause you look so good from the back in black. Black panties. Black panties. I love to see your booty in them all black panties. Yeah. So keep them on. Black panties, yeah. Ladies, if you got black panties on you, ain't no telling what else they do. If they fit right, I'll be hitting it all night. Back and forth, lick it all night. Have you all just confabulated? You'll be loving it so much you hate it. Do you want it? It's time to wake up, ladies. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey. Hey, 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 hey. Now let me ask y'all, where's the realness? Unauthentic, that's what comes to mind. You ain't about that street game, all of that is lies. You ain't about that business, man, who you faking for? Since you trying to stop me now, I'm really making noise now. Here I am trying to think of something creative to say, and y'all saturating microphones, ruin the airways, man. Some of y'all be killing me, and my life almost literally. Stop it, man, cause the fans are tired of all y'all trickery. Pick up the pen to see I'm writing from the heart. Hip-hop, where you been, it's slowly falling apart. Not enough rappers, but plenty of actors. You say you the best, I call you overreactors. Music is in me, there's so many envy. Passion is deep, you see the fire in my eyes. I just want a voice, man, I just want to be heard. No need to worry about if it's me writing these words. Let's go. You see the fire in my eyes. If you want a journey, I'ma tell you if you really wanna go. I just wanna be heard. Open my life to share my story if you really wanna know. From this moment on, I'm moving up and not down. You know I, hey, you know I, hey, you know I. I'm in the building, spitting flames like I know how. Never going back down, it's my time to shine now. As long as I'm on the microphone, I'm fine. And who's really doper than me? But I stay running your mouth, man, just keep slipping. Think you hotter than me now, better keep listening. Nothing gonna blur up my vision. Gotta sit down and write this speech, politician. This is what I'm wishing for how to rhyme. Wishing you realize, wishing you stop the lies. When that garbage you spitting really got me conflicted. Even the wrong perception you walk around and depict it. It's about elevation, it's about healing nations. Don't you think that we all are God's greatest creation? This is the bottom line. Half of my brothers dying. Some of y'all need to wake up. Talk about get your head up. Hope that you hear me and my people. We losing focus. Tired of mothers crying, heartbroken and looking hopeless. Somebody tell me what the deal is. We only got one life, so let's live. Let's live. You see the fire in my eyes. So if you want a journey, I'ma tell you if you really wanna go. Open my life to share my story if you really wanna know. From this moment on, I'm moving up and not down. You know I can see the world through my daughter's eyes. That's the key to my motivation to keep writing these lines. It's my time now, I choose fame. Look back on everything, really went through some pain. Something before the blood up, my skills are stronger than ever. You can't stop me, cause my brain is lasting forever. It's my year, no fear, my team, my fears. Ain't nobody gonna make me lose my focus. Cause I know I've been put on this earth for a purpose. But I'm barely touching the surface. But I think it was all worth it. You see the fire in my eyes. So if you want a journey, I'ma tell you if you really wanna go. Open my life to share my story if you really wanna know. From this moment on, I'm moving up and not down. You know I.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
But I know that there's more. More for you, more for us.
Children, rain all night long. Didn't it all, didn't it all, oh my Lord, didn't it rain? Didn't it rain, children? Rain all night long. Didn't it all? Didn't it all? Oh, my Lord.
in the rain. You can't run from it. You can't deny it. You can't pass it off. It's your call. God knew what he was doing. He knew who he was calling. And he expertly and intricately detailed every aspect of your life, your being, your persona, your psyche, your physicality, everything about you, from the texture of your hair to the color of your eyes to the way that you laugh to the fingerprint on your thumb. Everything is connected to your calling. And until you walk into the fullness of the thing that you were created for, you will find yourself frustrated. You're called. Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
What up, Donna? Joe. What's up, Dream Team? How you doing? Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Y'all thought it was gonna be long. Intro was kind of long, but I had to get some things out of the way. Y'all know how we do. As much as I be like, I'm gonna shorten that thing, it just sometimes it just don't happen. So I'm gonna go here, man. We're gonna talk about some things and I'm gonna put it out there, man. Listen, shout out to everybody that's here, right? And we're gonna talk about Cash Out and R. Kelly. Y'all see the title, Passion versus Reality, Part 1, Cash Out and R. Kelly. Were they framed? Let's talk about it. Jump in. I'm telling you, we're going to talk about Cash Out and R. Kelly. And we're going to listen to a little bit of both. And we're going to read some of Kel's. We're going to look at some of Cash Out. All right. So, everybody that want to participate, you can participate easily. Just hit that Cash App. You know what I mean? Hit that Cash App. $ official Dana J is going across the bottom. The PayPal, Dantes Jackson, all caps. The Zelle, Dantes Jackson at yahoo.com. Nothing too late, nothing too small. You know, hey, the blacklisted are unifying for peace. Hey, that's what's up. What's up? What's up, fam? I'm just saying, man, nothing too great, nothing too small. Whatever you choose to donate, then hey, I'm thankful for it all. You know, I'm always making up something. Also, everybody kept saying, well, Dana, where can I follow you at? I got 8 different platforms above my head. Up above my head, I got 8 plump. I got 8 platforms in the air. Up above my head. Up above my head, I got 8 platforms. 8. So you got Official Dana J on TikTok, Actor Dana J on YouTube, Dana J the brand on X, Official Dana J on Twitch, Official Dana J 1 on Twitch. Excuse me, Official Dana J on what is that? TikTok, Official Dana J all caps on Patreon, Official Dana J 1 on Rumble, and Official Dana J on Truth Social. Everywhere you can find me. I urge everybody. Hey, Ms. Waller, I urge everybody. Galatians, what's up? Ms. Lady T, what's up? Willie, what's going on? EJ, what's going on? I urge everybody to get a Rumble channel. I'm going to say it again. I urge everybody to get a Rumble channel. If you don't get a Rumble channel and it pass you by and you look up on Facebook and you be like, Dana live, but I don't see him on YouTube no more. I urge everybody get a Rumble channel. I'm telling you. I urge everybody to get a Rumble channel. That's where everybody migrating to, but I was there first. I must put it out there. I was there first. So while everybody migrating over there, I'm telling you, it's about to get thick. YouTube is getting a little outrageous with their stuff. And YouTube is, getting a little outrageous with their stuff. So everybody's getting tired of YouTube. Everybody's getting tired of YouTube, being honest. And Rumble is the next wave. So I urge everybody to go to Rumble. Go to Rumble. So that way when I be like, I'm doing a Rumble live only, everybody gonna be like, oh my God. Because Rumble is coming. My Rumble lives are coming. But I want to get back to playing music. I can only do it on Rumble without getting struck. YouTube will not be tolerated. Prima Donna, I'm gonna send email on the air. Okay, cool.
Your Google Home isn't
Cool.
Get started. Download the Google app on phone or tablet.
Okay, Google, stop.
Your Google Home isn't
Okay, Google, stop.
Download the Google Home phone or tablet.
Jesus Christ.
Your Google Home isn't set up yet. Get started. Download the Google Home
It's like everything want to zap out at one time. Lord, I wish they'd be quiet. Ain't nobody ask Google nothing. But like I say, get ready for the Rumble experience. I'm telling everybody, get ready for the Rumble experience. Because it's coming. It's coming. So let's get down to business. I got some things to read for y'all about Kales. I got some things I want to talk about Cash Out. Now, I want to say this. People, we are living in a world where you don't have to be proven guilty about nothing. Thank you so much, Tiff. Thank you for the $4.99. She said, hey, Dream Team. Hey, Dana. Hey, Tiff. Tiffy is back. Tiffy was out the country. She was swinging and having fun and enjoying her family, and that's what life is about. Proud to see Tiffany back. Zay back. Uh-oh. Zay in the building. Zay 97 Tox, hubby. I'm going to tell Tox, too, you called her your husband. I'm going to tell Tox her husband be on my channel. So in today's society, we live in a world where you do not have to be proven, or facts don't have to be used. Let's put it that way. Facts don't have to be used for you to be guilty. Facts do not have to be used for you to be found guilty. That's all you need is a little cry, a little belief, and people going to find you guilty. So when I look at Cash Out, I said, it killed me. because I'm looking at what Cash Out's going through. Then I look at what Diddy. Okay. Thank you so much, Blacklisted. I sent the donation to Cash App. Want to do the super chat too. How do I do that? The super chat, just hit the box at the bottom with the $ in it and then follow the prompts from there. That's all. Just hit the box at the bottom with the $ in it and then follow the prompts. And then it got super stickers, super chat, membership gifting. Okay? So I look at Diddy trial. And I said, people took 17, 20 years to come back and say Diddy did something to him. I look at R. Kelly. Thank you so much, Miss Lady D and Miss Lady T, for the $1.99. I look at R. Kelly and I see that people took 20 years, 25 years, 19, 16 years to say R. Kelly did something. I look at Cash Out. Cash Out been in jail 4 years. And I'm listening to what people are saying about how Cash Out was stupid. He got up there and compared himself to Jesus. Parlay, what's up, fam? Got up and compared himself to Jesus. And I'm not going to lie. I was running with that narrative until I went and listened to it for myself. And I said, that's not what he did. He gave a comparison how Jesus was innocent and they still found him guilty. Thank you so much, Blacklisted. She says, shout out to Dana J. Y'all know I black vote. I black vote has his back. Lock in, listen, take notes. He is our new voice. Lock in. I appreciate that. And trust me, and I'm going to do everything that I can do to make sure that I don't let y'all down. Okay? So what killed me was, as I listened to Cash Out, the judge ain't pay him no attention. The judge's mind was already made up. And one thing that I have to say is that when you have a room full of judges, I'm about to go here. This live is not, and I'm going to say this now, this live is for not the sentiment and the heart of value. This live is not to make you feel good. This live is to bring facts. And the crazy part about this live is, as I looked at the Cash Out trial, it was nothing but melanated women. And I listened to the attack from the melanated women. Even Fani Willis. Even Fani Willis said he got what he deserved. I heard one of the prosecutors say when his failed record deal fell, he went to the streets and his money came up and he started pimping. Well, I got a question. Why Don Juan wasn't brought up on charges when he was living? Why none of the living pimps now are brought up on charges? Then you have to identify pimping. Oh, you selling women to do this and do that? Ho. Today's society, men and women are not being charged with the crimes that they have done. You hit them with a RICO so you can overcharge, overreach, and over-incarcerate. And we are watching it repeatedly with melanated men. So the first thing the woman say is, ain't no men out here to protect us. No, because you're trying to send us all to jail. Well, y'all up there pimping. Well, hold on. That's a two-way street. If you don't want to open your legs, you can say what? No. Oh, well, you going to beat us up and you going to hit us with this and hit us with that. At the end of the day, you can still say no. If you come and go as you please, you are not held captive. Let's keep it real. If you are not chained down or held against your will, you are not captive. But the problem is, a lot of women know that now a baby can't keep a woman. I mean, a baby can't keep a man. But if I give him some, even though I don't want to, if I give him some and it's good and he like it, and he can grab this BBL and have fascinations, 20 years later, I can come back and take everything that he got if he tell me no. If I tell him, I want a new house, I want a car, I want a new breast job, and he tell me no, I'm going to go cry to the public. He beat me up. He did this. He did that. We going to court. And if I make it sound heinous enough, the Fed's going to get it. So as I looked at today's issue with the man and the woman, it's not so much of a hidden agenda. Something I don't know what it is. It's not so much of a hidden agenda. It's so much of the demasculation of the man. Why? Because for years, it's been bedded and beat into a woman's head that you are just as equal as the man. You can beat the man. You don't need the man. We can supply you with a fake man, and then that can replace the real man because you are the woman. See, people don't want to talk facts. People don't want to talk facts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you hear a little bit of this. And let's just listen to how heinous this is. Check this out.
Weeks before trial. We'd also ask the court to consider just the danger and threat to the community that these defendants pose. We right now have victim impact letters that we'd ask the court to consider in those statements. I would ask our victim witness advocates to read those into the record at the court's pleasure. All right.
Pay close attention to this.
Good morning.
Our first statement is from Jessica McQuarrie. Hi, my name is Jessica McQuarrie. I wanted to write this impact statement to let John Gibson know what he did to me was unacceptable, and it caused me a lot of pain and hurt in my life. I was already going through a rough time when I met him. I really did trust him when I met him. He promised me that I would get my kids back, which was a big effect on my life because at the time, that's all I wanted was to have my kids in my life. Sorry. Mm-hmm.
Pause. That lady said cash out impacted her life because he promised her that he was going to get her kids back for her. Well, they must have had some type of relationship. Now, let's ask this question. How many times do men lie to women to get what they want? Let's keep it real. And how many times do women lie to men to get what they want? So because it impacted your life because you wasn't able to get your kids, but you was able to sleep with a rapper called Cash Out. Make this make sense? So now you're a victim because the rapper Cash Out didn't deliver you to get your kids. Whose fault is that? Cash Out or yours? Because if you want to go there, let's go there. Why was your kids taken from you in the first place? What was you doing? for your kids to be taken from you? Huh? Let's go on to the next one.
I thought I would be able to go back home, have things for my kids, and be able to get my kids back in my life. But that was empty promises.
Listen to what she said. I thought I was able to go back home and be with my kids and get on my life, but that was empty promises. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? What was your contingency plan? Your contingency plan should have been, okay, I'm dealing with this rapper. He got a hot 2 songs out here. So if I'm dealing with him and things go left, I can go right and still pick up the pieces and go on about my life. This is starting to get distasteful. But let's finish.
I have gone through so much since all this happened. I have gone through many doctor's visits. I've done a lot of therapy to try to overcome this situation that affects me to this day. I have PTSD. I have depression, anxiety. It's hard to sleep at night without having flashbacks and night terrors of everything that's happened. I don't even get to have a normal relationship because I'm in fear of what the next person might do.
Wait a minute. You don't want to get into another relationship because you in fear of what the next person might do. Pause. So if that's the case, why was you so eager to get into a relationship with the rapper Cash Out after your baby daddies did what they did to you? See how when you unpack the lie just by listening, things don't sound like it's supposed to sound. But because this is a woman, and because it's men, oh, she's a victim. Y'all throwing this victim word a little too loosely, but let's finish.
It's hard for me to trust anyone in my life. I've had to overcome a lot of things in my life, which has made me the person that I am today. And I hope that John Gibson, his mom, and cousin get what they have coming to them through this trial. You have affected many girls and their families through this whole situation with sex trafficking and abusing all of us girls.
Hold on. Sex trafficking. So I'm about to go there, y'all. So you wanted to be with him. He said, Shugs, I don't want to be with you no more, but I got some partners that might want you. And they paid to get you, right? They paid to get you. And you might have enjoyed it. Or you might not have enjoyed it. But couldn't you have said no? I ain't with that. I'm quite sure while y'all was together and you went to some Walmarts or you went to some gas stations or you went to some restaurants, I'm quite sure, and you wasn't in a room with invisible buckets and they making you urinate in them buckets. I'm quite sure you ain't had to do the Garvin stomp on the wall to go to the bathroom. Come on. You could have easily said, I need help. You could have easily called 911. But I'm sorry, some people don't comprehend, so I'm going to say 119. But let's finish.
Not once did you ever think about our feelings and what we wanted and how we trusted you to get to where we needed to be.
Hold on. Not one time did you think about our feelings or what we wanted. But we trusted you for you to get them to where they needed to be. Make this make sense. If you think I'm lying, I promise you I'll play it back.
It's sad that you couldn't see our pain and our hurt and what we have had to endure facts and night terrors of everything that's happened. I don't even get to have a normal relationship because I'm in fear of what the next person might do. It's hard for me to trust anyone in my life. I've had to overcome a lot of things in my life, which has made me the person that I am today. And I hope that John Gibson, his mom, and cousin get what they have coming to them through this trial. You have affected many girls and their families through this whole situation with sex trafficking and abusing all of us girls.
Watch this. They are all adults. Why are they using the code word girls? Because they playing on a heartstring of the jurors.
Not once did you ever think about our feelings and what we wanted and how we trusted you to get to where we needed to be or what we wanted to be in life.
So hold on. So y'all trying to use a rapper that was semi-famous to get to where y'all wanted to be in life. Wait a minute. What I'm trying to figure out is, why are you trying to use somebody? And then when they saw it and used you, now you're a victim. But wait a minute. What up, DJ Amazing? But wait a minute. What up, Teresa? But wait a minute. Isn't Cash Out a victim? Make this make sense. You just said he didn't care about your feelings, nor what y'all wanted to do. Y'all trusted him to get y'all where y'all wanted to be. That's using somebody. That's victimizing somebody for their wealth. Why y'all not being charged? Let's finish.
It's sad that you couldn't see our pain and our hurt and what we have had to endure since all this happened.
He's not a doctor. Let's finish.
I hope you get what you have coming to you.
Oh.
And you don't have to get out of prison for a very long time, even if you do get out. You can sit in prison and think about all the things that you have done wrong to us girls.
Oh my God.
Okay, we have Mr. and Mrs. Wiwatowski on Zoom, and they'd like to make their own statement.
Pay attention to this, y'all. It's gonna make
I'm on. Trip. Can you hear me?
1 second.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Is this one statement, a joint statement?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Ms. Wiwatowski,
Honorable Judge.
Let me see your face, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was on. I don't know how to turn it back on. Here it is. I'm more not so privy with Zoom. I use.
Thank you.
I'll stay on. I have no problem keeping my camera on.
All right. Go right ahead.
Honorable Judge, our daughter became involved with the defendant in the summer of 2015. She had just only turned 21 in the March of the same year.
Wait a minute. What you just say? In 2015, she just turned 21. Oh my God. Let's listen to this.
Because she was so young, we were still paying for her car insurance, her cell phone. This is how we located our only child, who was taken from North Carolina to Georgia with a promise to be his girlfriend, and even told he was meeting his mother.
What the heck? Yo, are you serious? Are you serious? She was 21 10 years ago. And he promised her that she was his girlfriend and that she was going to get to meet his mother. When is the lie a criminal conviction? When has a little lie turned into sex trafficking or the Mann Act? I'm lost. And for the people and for the bloggers that went down there that didn't really report on this, y'all doing a just due or disservice to the community. Because everybody in the community should be known about this. That's a whole adult that they saying, she's so young, we paying for the car. Wait a minute. Huh? Let's finish.
Please understand the relevance to that statement because I have been married since September of 1989. And all these warm and fuzzy triggers played into the scam of his wealth and the role that he would play in these women's lives. Using his one-hit wonder status
nice
to
dad,
steal
mama.
their person. He and his mom literally stole the souls of all the women that they victimized.
How?
This is evident in our daughter's case.
How?
As what he did to her defined her what she is today. She has been traumatized to the point she can't even be a mother to her own children. She's been in counseling since this incident and suffers post-traumatic stress disorder because of the violence and deceit that he and his mom delivered. These individuals withheld food while they were selling these young ladies on the internet to these Johns. And they would keep every dollar too. That's how they made their money. They didn't make it by music. They simply used the music platform to lure these women in. Please consider that my daughter was an honor student who graduated high school in 2012 with almost an associate's degree in.
Wait a minute. If she was 21 in 2015 and she graduated in 2012, 20, 19, 18. Why didn't she go to college in between? If she was the honors degree, what is she doing chasing behind a rapper? So because she didn't get what she wanted, or should I say the money ran out, or the secondary job that he wanted her to have. Let's keep it real. I know some streetwalkers who will tell you that's their job. I'm baffled.
Biology, and she was attending college for dental in 2015 when he made his broken promises and forced her into prostitution. We filed a missing person report. We contacted the Atlanta police.
You filed a missing person report on an adult?
When no one listened, I called him, and guess what? I told him, like the movie Taken, I was coming and getting my own.
This is the biggest mistake car accident victims make, and it costs them thousands. Most people don't realize.
Now, for the defense, who states, well, why didn't you just leave? Because these clowns were everywhere and literally at the side of my car.
Ms. Wiewatowski, I want you to focus your statement as an impact statement, and I want you to direct your comments to me, okay?
Okay. Well, she made a point to get us as close as possible. My point is, within minutes of we getting our daughter, that Mama Cash and her another woman were in the side of our car and we barely escaped. To say that children could just walk off, they couldn't. These people were everywhere. Please give all the victims their day by throwing the book at these folks. Remember the parents that traveled and drove from their home to his door to do a well check for their daughter. Remember how we put ourselves in danger to save our daughter. And finally, remember and resonate with the fact that even though we restored her body, we have been unsuccessful in saving and healing the person because of the trauma that these animals delivered.
What did I just listen to? Wait a minute. Let me look at the chat for a minute. Prima said, no, she didn't say like the movie Taken. Yeah. Tunda said bullcrap. Yeah. Dollar Glow said, mom made adult daughter to go after cash out money. Facts. Blacklist said, children could just walk off, but she 21. Willie said, won't. I'm gonna play it again. I'm just saying, but let's listen.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm done.
All right. All right.
The next statement is from Diamond Irvin.
Okay.
My past dealing with Cash Out and Tyrone Taylor has impacted my life in a major way. Because of these people, I know they are. Because of the people I know they are, I am in consistent fear of my life and for the well-being of my family.
Oh my God.
I know what they are capable of, and I know how far they can extend. So for the rest of my life, I will fear that they will kill me. I will never forget the times that he threatened to kill me with a gun, even firing gunshots indoor wherever we were.
Stop. This is the same thing that Cassie said. So hold on. Wait. I'm wondering now, is Fannie Willis' office recycling the so-called victims from Diddy and R. Kelly case? Because this is the same thing that Cassie said. And the girl before is the same thing that Geronda said. Trump, when are you going to get Fannie Willis in jail? I shouldn't be saying that knowing I got to go back down to this lady courtroom. But hey, I got to keep it real. Let's go.
Because he was mad that I didn't want to go out and do what he wanted me to do. They know where members of my family live, and I will rest easier knowing that these two individuals are locked up for their crimes. I suffer severe depression from my past experience with these two individuals, as well as persistent anxiety. I have been in and out of the emergency room for at least 6 times to receive treatment for symptoms such as high blood pressure and rapid heart rate because of the trauma that Cash Out and Tyrone Taylor put me through.
What? No. High blood pressure and rapid heart rate, and they've been locked up for 4 years. So if that's true, you've been in the hospital because of a psych eval. You crazy. You are crazy. I can't believe this. I'm glad I don't take people's word. How can anybody sit back and listen to this and say, oh, yeah, it's true? No.
I have been prescribed several medications to help me deal with these symptoms. As a result of their manipulation
Now we going into a Faith Rogers story. What now?
of me, I have found it hard to gain and keep employment, and I have had to relocate out of the state of Georgia.
You find it hard to gain and keep employment? You don't want to work. You're looking for an easy payday.
Just to get away from them. I hope the court takes my experience into strong consideration when sentencing Cash Out and Tyrone Taylor, so that me and my family and others would seek to do.
Have sudden life emergencies left you feeling stuck without knowing where to go next?
This is wild.
So that me and my family and others would seek to do harm to be safer and protected. The next statement is from Janae Wright. I have gone back and forth writing this just to soothe my soul and allow my spirit to rest it deserves by being satisfied with vindication felt from facing one of my demons responsible for the most traumatic experience I've ever lived through by testifying. However, the God I serve knows me, and that same God prompted me to release this burden from my heart and speak one last time. So here it goes.
Oh my God.
In 2015, I was robbed and raped at gunpoint by 2 men while in a hotel with my best friend. In 2015, I was 20 years old, young, free, open-hearted, optimistic, and had an insatiable lust for life. However, after the event in 2015, I became anxiety and depression stricken, filled with paranoia and severely distrustful of everything and everyone. That was cowardly, and inwardly I felt alone, afraid, disgusting, unloved, and unlovable because I was tainted by an experience that altered my personality so much that I couldn't even recognize myself.
Aha. I got it now. You said you was raped and robbed by 2 men in 2015, but you never got a police report. you never got a rape kit, and you never went to the police. Then you turn around and say you was not yourself. You was doing things that wasn't you. You was dealing with an entertainer. And because you heard the song Cash Out, and you went and sing the name Cash Out. In 2015, he had 2 hits that I'm going to play later. But a lot of the women love that second hit because they got to do what they always want to do, and that's shake that tail feather. But let's finish listening to this hefty lie.
Repulsed by the thought that I would be forced to explain to anyone who attempted to bond with me, and fearful of being too much to deal with, because why would anyone love a victim of such a heinous and fearful of a heinous thing, or fearful of being questioned because my story didn't make sense, and I would not be seen as a victim I really was. Pushing away anyone close to me before they could leave me first, but worst of all, I felt like I didn't deserve to live anymore. As I sit in my tears, remembering how this one event spiraled into the darkest moments of my entire existence, I remember the gut-wrenching feeling of having to explain to my friends and family that cared about me what happened, and the feeling of being judged, just as I did the day that the police were called and ignored me as well. I wanted to die. I tried to die.
Also, the police
And had it not been for me hearing my grandmother's voice while I drifted into what I thought would be a peaceful death after swallowing what I thought was enough Tylenol PM to end my life, I never would have had the strength to turn on my stomach and make myself vomit until it hurt. But at that time, I was miserable, desperate, alone, and afraid of the entire world, and even myself. It's been 10 years of hell, healing, and hope that one day I would be able to tell my story, and it would finally bring justice. So when I was contacted in 2022, I knew I had to tell it. For my then 4-year-old, now 8-year-old daughter, that I vowed to protect with my entire being. For Frederica, the most loyal friend I've ever had. For the women and victims I learned about along the way. But most importantly, for myself. Dear John Michael Hakeem Gibson, you don't deserve prison. Prison would be too good of a place for you. But since the death penalty is not an option, I pray that you never know peace, and that your soul will never return to this realm after it leaves. You are a disgrace and an abomination and true definition of a monster. I hope that the judge finds it in her heart to make sure that you will never know freedom as long as you live.
Good morning. I will be reading the statement on behalf of Talicia Dewberry. It states, good morning. Reliving the events surrounding this trafficking case has affected me both mentally and physically. Since the investigation and my testimony, I've struggled with severe nightmares and flashbacks that disturb my sleep and concentration. The memories of what I witnessed and endured continue to resurface unexpectedly, leaving me feeling anxious and emotionally overwhelmed. This trauma has begun to affect my relationship with my loved ones. Where I was once present and engaged, now I feel myself withdrawing, easily agitated, and unable to fully connect. My performance at work has also been compromised. Tasks that once felt routine now don't feel the same. As my ability to focus deteriorates under emotional distress. I share this not as a complaint, but to give a voice to the invisible weight that many survivors carry. I'm committed to healing, and I'm grateful for the resources available, but I hope this statement provides a deeper insight into the toll this case continues to take on my life. Thank you for listening and for advocating on behalf of those who are still navigating the aftermath. Sincerely, Talicia Dewberry.
What in the world?
I have a statement on behalf of Jasmine Brown, which states,
I am totally lost. I'm sitting here like, this sounds like a fabricated lie.
Wish him nothing but hell.
Through Rula, It's easier to connect with a therapist who specializes in you.
And now I'll be reading this statement on behalf of Kiera Adams.
And Your Honor, we state for the record, we spoke with Kiera Adams' attorney, Jacoby Hudson. He's given us permission to read the statement.
All right, thank you.
I'm writing this to respectfully provide insight into the
Pause. This is the new lady that's part of Fannie Willis' team. This is the new lady. This is crazy.
the profound impact that being coerced into sex work has had on my life and my family. I want you to know the severe emotional, psychological, physical, and social consequences that I have endured. Many days I want to give up, but I keep fighting. No one truly understands the pain that I have experienced and continue to struggle with in my life. I've been wearing an ankle monitor for over 2 years, which means I'm unable to take a simple bath, find clothes to cover it so people don't freak out nor judge me. Daily stress of making sure it's charged, adding weight to my leg, and has severely scarred my ankle. Being forced into sex work was not a choice, but a situation driven by bad consequences or just getting involved with the wrong guy. This experience has left me deep scars in every aspect of my life. The constant fear for my safety and that of my family is overwhelming. As faced with explicit threats of harm if I attempted to leave, the threats created a sense of terror that continues to haunt me and my family daily, making it difficult to feel secure even now. The psychological toll has been devastating, and I have struggled with severe depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, numbness, emptiness, and feeling like I am constantly being judged or punished. These mental health challenges sometimes caused me to break down, which left me unable to function normally or maintain stability in my life.
This is crazy.
The stigma attached to my past has compounded these struggles as I face relentless judgment from others in my community, workplaces, family, and friends. This judgment has made it incredibly hard in my life to secure stable, well-paying employment, as employers often dismiss me upon learning my history regardless of my qualifications or effort.
You can't get a job because you're a felon. But wait a minute. Why is you doing a witness impact statement? And you was one of the ones that was with him. So why are you not being prosecuted with cash out? Oh, I get it. Because Fannie Willis gave y'all a slap on the wrist. If you turn on cash out and if you tell us anything that we can use to hurt cash out, his mom and his cousin, then not only are we going to give you immunity, but we're going to give you time served already from the home monitor. Man.
My family has also been profoundly affected. The shame and stigma associated with my coerced involvement into sex work has strained our relationships, caused them significant emotional distress. I'm no longer close with many of my family members, and they no longer talk to me or want to be around me. They too live in fear of retaliation from those who once controlled me and threaten to cause harm to me and my family, such as shoot up my mom's house. Each day I'm faced with the...
I got one question. How can the cousin, the mama, or cash out shoot up your family house and they've been locked up for 4 years? I'm just trying to, man.
Task of trying to escape the cycle of fear, judgment, and economic hardship, which is very exhausting and challenging.
Mama Murray?
I respectfully ask that you consider the immense challenges I have faced as a result of being coerced into sex work.
Definitely, Willis.
Challenges that include ongoing mental health struggles, social ostracism, economic instability, and thoughts of living under consistent threats. These circumstances have shaped my life in ways I never could have anticipated, and I am working relentlessly to rebuild and move forward. I now have stable employment and previously enrolled in an online college for animation. I humbly request your compassion and understanding into your consideration of my case. Thank you for taking the time to read this letter and for considering my circumstances. I am grateful for the opportunity to share my story. Respectfully, Kiera Adams. And Judge, we have one more statement by Jordan Adams. She would like to read it for herself.
Sure.
On Rover, there's a service for every dog and cat. First, we offer overnight boarding.
All right, Ms. Adams, if you'll come right up here, please direct all your comments to me, okay? All right.
Well, you can't show the people that's reading it. What the world? This is an orchestrated hit.
I wound up in the company of these strangers during a dark time in my life.
Swing the mic over to her, please. Thank you.
Where they violated me, assaulted me, and attempted to market and sell me for the purposes of prostitution.
Oh, you got
Can you believe that after hours of rape and assault, I consider myself lucky? Because had they been successful, had my family not tracked me down, had Officer Yamians and his degree of skill and experience witnessing victims of human trafficking not recognized my distress and rescued me, I would have been further victimized on a regular basis for God knows how long. In my vulnerable state, I simply wasn't strong enough to save myself or even found value in saving myself. These defendants not only saw this and preyed on this, they further violated, assaulted, and victimized me and attempted to profit off of this vulnerability as if my body was a wholesale product they sought to make revenue from. I need you to know how much these events not only affected me in my life, but even the lives of those I love. These crimes go much further beyond just us women in this case, but the loved ones in our life as well. The past 6.5 years, I've had nightmares on average 1 to 2 times a week. My own daughter has woken me up from these nightmares, my girlfriend, family members. I've been told I sound petrified, probably because I am. In these nightmares, it's always the same. I'm held down, I cannot move, and their voices are laughing at me, telling me they're gonna do whatever they want to me. I can't breathe and I gasp and I wake up crying. Like my mother and brother mentioned when they picked me up, I was utterly broken with a 1,000-yard stare. That didn't go.
Ho. Look, y'all. Something just kicked off. I gotta go. I gotta take it. Something just kicked off. I will come back and finish this. If not tonight, then definitely tomorrow, and I will give you an update of what's going on right now. But something just kicked off. Gotta go. I'll be back. Remember, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. I want to thank all of the followers, of the supporters. I want to thank everybody that donated, but I got an emergency. Gotta go. So I'll be back, and keep watching my community wall. I'll keep y'all posted. All right. Peace.